Thank you so much for your time being with us on our YouTube channel. So where are you from?
From Belgium,
Belgium.
Yes.
in Europe, just between France and Netherlands.
The northern part.
North of Belgium, north of France, small country.
Oh, I see.
11 million inhabitants.
Yes,
Brussels is
Yeah.
the capital.
exactly.
Yeah.
The capital of Europe.
Yeah, capital of the Europe. Yeah, and also capital of the chocolate.
Also,
is that too?
French fries.
Oh, I see.
Beers.
Waffles, beers.
Oh yeah, waffle is pretty popular, I think.
Exactly.
Did you eat it like the waffle in Japan?
I had one waffle in
Yes.
Tokyo.
Yes,
Oh.
one waffle.
Wasn't as good as in Belgium, but,
Of course.
but still, yeah. Without comparing, it was good. And then she's more trying the local
Beers.
Beer.
beers and
Beers.
pastries.
Yes, and pastries. But the Japanese craft beers are really good.
Oh, really? So you mean not like a branded beers, like Asahi Kirin, those kind
No,
of
the
more
smaller one.
small, like
yes.
a local beer.
Really local beer.
Oh, really?
Yes. And
So
it's really good.
how do you find it? How did you find
Google.
Just Google? Oh.
Google Maps.
Craft beer
Elves.
bar.
Yes,
You
yes.
Oh, so
usually see it very quickly. If, even the interior, you see that it's probably more looking for those little brands, Japanese breweries. And Asahi is not bad, but it's just like any mainstream beer that you would have in Belgium as well. So it's a good lager, but it's nothing. She likes the whole IPA and pale ale type of beers. So
Yes.
So have
But,
you?
but it's easy to find local craft beer bar in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yes, in major cities it's easy.
Did you find your favorite like the
not
beer
yet,
so far?
not yet.
Not yet.
Yes. We are in Japan since more than 2 weeks, so yes, we have time.
Still like beer hunting.
Exactly.
I only know one local beer in Osaka, which is Mino beer.
Mino.
Do you know Mino? Yeah, it's a
that's
little bit northern part. Yeah, there's a city called Mino, and yeah.
Okay. I remember.
Yeah.
The name is really
Easy to remember.
So.
Okay. And so this is your vacation?
Yes,
And
vacation.
how long do you have? 2 weeks, you said? Or so far 2 weeks?
I have 2 weeks. I'm leaving back tomorrow, but she stays for 1 month.
Oh,
1 month. So two more weeks.
2 more weeks. I see. Yeah, halfway. Yeah, right.
For her,
Exactly.
tomorrow at that moment I will
Yes.
go to the airport in Tokyo. So yeah.
I see. So this is first time in
Yes,
Japan?
first time.
Oh, so what brought you to Japan? Beer? Or why did you come to the main like goal or some
Yes.
target or
For so many aspects. For lifestyle, for culture, for food.
So basically you
Japan is so rich about so many things. Japan is really different if you compare to Europe and our way of life. It's different. So Japan is really attractive for European tourists. I wanted to discover Japan for these so many aspects.
I see.
Here, usually, Japan is pretty far as well from Europe.
Yes.
So in her case, she's traveling a bit longer. She's traveling 2 months and a half in Asia. So
I see.
yeah, she took the one big flight, and then at least she optimizes between Korea and Japan. And then she goes more south, Singapore. But yeah, we didn't come back before to Japan because we had a bit this image of it's quite far. So you need 2 weeks minimum.
Right,
So you need to find 2 weeks of holidays.
Exactly.
It can be costly as well, but for the moment the exchange rate is quite good in favor of us, not
I
for
see.
you guys. So those combined factors made it the right moment to go, and then even some friend of yours came here in spring, so then it tricked again on his brain, like, okay, yeah, we always talked about Japan, and indeed, it's very, very different versus Europe, and somehow we grew up with a lot of Japanese anime. And
for example,
Dragon Ball Z in my case, but Senseiya,
Sailor Moon.
Yes, for
maybe,
girls.
maybe this is more like honestly, all the ones I was looking when I was a kid, and then afterwards you had Bleach, you had what else? You had One Note, One Piece, Naruto, but I didn't watch much. There was one very muscular guy as well, a military profile.
With a suit.
This City Hunter.
City Hunter?
City Hunter.
That?
Oh.
I don't know if you
Do you
know.
know?
Yeah.
Maybe it was more popular outside
I
of
think
Japan.
it's pretty popular. I think City Hunter.
So we grew up with those.
Oh, I see.
And as I was telling her, the first days in Tokyo, I had the feeling I was walking in an anime, because usually you see a movie and then they create a set to fit that story. But here the stories are made into an existing city, but I never saw the city. So I only saw drawings of the cities.
I see.
And so even the shapes of the cars. So walking around in Tokyo and just hearing Japanese around me, and the food, I was like, it feels like I'm in an anime that I used to watch as a kid and even as an adult, to be honest.
Yes.
So where did you go besides Tokyo and here?
Tokyo, we did the Kawaguchiko Lake, Kyoto, Nara, Osaka.
We had highlights in each spot we visited. In
Where
Tokyo,
beer is?
for me it was I don't remember the name of the park. I will check.
But yeah, we had a couple of moments with good views on the Mount Fuji in
Kawaguchiko
Lake, so that was good.
And in Tokyo, one of my favorite parks was the Amarikyu Garden. It was beautiful. Yes, beautiful garden.
Oh, okay.
And in Osaka, we really liked the atmosphere, the nightlife. It's festive, easygoing, and
The food. And
the food is amazing.
Do you have a favorite food? Japanese food?
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki is so good.
I see.
And yes, okonomiyaki, it's really good also. And I love chestnut. So
Oh, I see.
so chestnut with everything.
Good, good. So you have visited already other Asian country, or you're going to visit? Or?
Yes, I arrived last month in South Korea, and I stayed there during 2 weeks, and I visited the capital, Seoul, Jeju Island, and the south, Busan, and the neighborhood of Busan, and then I arrived in Japan for 2 weeks, and after Japan,
this,
Singapore, Malaysia, and the south of Thailand.
I see.
Yes. And then come back home.
But did you find the local beer in Korea?
Yeah, in Korea, yes, sure.
yeah?
But I don't remember the name. I have all the pictures, the name, the spotted on Google Maps, but I don't remember the name. Between us, I prefer the local Japanese beer than the Korean beer.
Oh, really?
Japanese people apologize, are really polite, with more polite with foreigners than Korean people. So when you walk in the street, I'm a foreigner. I work in the street, and Japanese people will let
give
you
away
some space, give up away, and Korean people, it's not especially the case. I don't want to make enemies, and I really liked Korean people and Korean, the country, the food exactly, but everything was fine. But the difference. Yes.
So you haven't been to other Asian countries?
I've done, but a long time ago. I did
okay.
Singapore, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand.
How was it? How see the difference between those countries?
Oh, yeah, it's very, very different. I would say, okay, Singapore maybe a bit less, but the other, just in terms of cleanliness of the cities,
I see,
or the
I see.
noise, that you cannot compare it. So, yeah, very enjoyable. I also did the Southeast Asia countries more when it was warmer. So apparently here in summer it's super humid, super warm. It can be really hard. But here we had 2 perfect weeks, t-shirts every day. Temperature was really good.
I see.
But yeah, I would say overall the cleanliness, it feels a bit more modern here in Japan. You have some international shops, but it's not only international shops. It's not walking around and having a McDonald's at every corner and a Starbucks at every corner and having those big Foot Locker stores. Here you still have a lot of unknown chains for us. So we were looking like no clue what this shop is selling.
And it's really nice.
And
really?
so that's pretty interesting to discover new brands that are not available in other countries. Because honestly, if you go to I don't know, Paris, the US, Brussels, and then Singapore, it ends up being the same everywhere.
The big companies, the
Exactly.
big chains,
and
and
it
stuff.
feels a bit less the case here.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's really interesting, really.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we are curious and we are like, okay, we don't know this brand. We
Let's
will
go.
discover. We will enter in the shop and discover.
And interesting to see as well I would say the pride of the local food, or at least that there is. I don't know if people never eat at home, but it feels like everybody's eating outside all the time. And so we have a lot of Japanese food restaurants, sometimes very tiny, sometimes bigger. When you're looking, I would say 90% is Japanese food. While if you go anywhere in Europe, it's going to be 20% Italian food, 20% French food, 20% Japanese food, 20% Chinese food. Here it's really 90%. So you better like Japanese food when you come to Japan. You can eat Japanese food for a very decent price and very good quality compared to any European country where you would go.
I see. Great. Thank you so much for your comments. You're almost end of the trip.
Yes.
Right? And where are you going to travel in Japan? Like for the rest of 2 weeks or
I
so?
would like to go, yes, to the artistic island. I don't
Oh,
remember the
Naoshima?
name. Naoshima.
Oh,
Yes.
that's where you're going?
That's my
Next-
next trip. And then I don't know. We will see. Yes,
Okay.
go with the flow.
Just discovering beer, local beer there.
Not only beer, but yes.
Oh, so sorry about that. Okay, but thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
It was very fun talking
Thank you.
to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time being with us on our YouTube channel. So, where are you from?
France,
France. Which part of France?
south, Cannes.
Cannes.
Yes.
Oh, is that near Marseille?
It's between Marseille and Italy, close to Monaco.
Oh, really? I see. Because I've met like already 2 groups from Marseille today. I don't know. Usually I meet from like more northern part of
Paris.
Yeah, Paris. Okay, but you're on vacation
Yes,
now.
exactly.
How long do you have in Japan?
My sister,
Me. 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Oh,
and I'm
I-
staying longer. I'm staying 2 months.
Oh, 2 months. How is this the first time in Japan?
Second time, first time.
First time for me. Yes.
Oh, so when was the first time for you?
Great. That's why I come back.
But when was it?
Last year.
Last year.
Yes.
Then what made you to come to Japan? What your motivation to come to Japan?
It's a long time fascination.
Oh,
Uh,
so you wanted to
from
come?
Japanese culture,
Yes.
music, anime, video games, history. So it's been a long time that we wanted to make this
Food
trip.
as
Food
well.
also.
Oh, really? So you had a strong influence from him, or you wanted to come to Japan as well?
Yes, because for me as well, it's a country that's very important to discover, because in France we have a lot of knowledge about Japan and Japanese and their culture as well. So that's why I was curious to
to see by
Yes,
yourself.
exactly.
And how do you like it? How did you like it so far?
A lot.
It's amazing.
Yes, wonderful. Really
yeah,
Well, we
you
started our
like-
trip was just a few days ago. So we just we went to Tokyo. We spent some time in Tokyo, so we already saw a lot of districts like Shibuya, Shinjuku. That's amazing as well. And now we are very impatient to discover Osaka and Kyoto as well.
Okay, how about you?
Yeah, what I love is Tokyo is one of the most amazing cities. I love busy streets,
Oh,
a lot
really?
of people, the craziness, and but I love also Osaka. For a lot of some reasons, the Dotonbori is very nice also.
It's
I like
very busy, right?
the lights, you know, the nightlife. This is what I love about Japan and the Japanese people. We like, yes, also the food, the drinks.
I'm pretty fan from sushi, sashimi, seafood.
Is that because you're on a Mediterranean sea, the coast, and you have a lot of seafood too?
Yes.
That's a good point.
Yes, it's ready. Yes, it is.
How do you eat fish?
Grill.
Grill.
Yeah, we grill
usually,
mostly.
yes.
What kind of fish do you eat? Do you know?
Oh, tuna, salmon.
Sea bream, sea bass.
Those live in that
Mediterranean sea,
area.
Of course, yes.
Because you want fresh fish.
How about an octopus or
Also,
those
yes.
kind
Yes.
of the crabs and
Octopus,
too?
octopus salad is a common dish.
Yes.
Okay.
So far, only Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. But this year, I will also add Fukuoka, Hiroshima, Shikoku Island, and Nagano. Planned.
So those are you are going to.
Yes, I'm going to.
So far, what is your highlight location or place or activities experience?
Shinjuku.
Shinjuku.
Shinjuku, yes.
Still you
Shinjuku,
like the
karaoke, highball.
highball?
Yeah.
You mean the drink?
Yes. But also, you know, History Museum in Ueno, the Meiji Jingu, the Kinkakujin, and the Osaka Castle. I love history, so it's very interesting all the time to witness Japanese culture.
So the shogun kind of era,
Yes,
samurai,
exactly.
those things. This very popular in France. If you say a samurai or a
yes,
shogun,
samurai.
you
Yes, of
understand
course.
those.
Yes, samurai. Yes, of course. Shogun, probably not for everybody, but
But you can have a
of course.
kind of idea.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, I see. And what would you like to bring back to France, if possible? Anything?
Sweets.
Sweets?
Yeah, sweets
Oh.
for the nephews. For Christmas is soon, so sweets and
Knife.
knife, chopsticks, and anime merchandising. You know, like smaller figurines.
Oh, figures.
Yes,
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 figurines.
more stuff like that. The respect of the rules in general.
Yes.
In general.
French people are very exceptionalist. So we always think that even our rules don't apply to us. Japanese people seem to be more aware of each other. They don't talk too loud in the subway. They respect, you know, like the space of everybody. I think we could be a bit more like that in France. We don't like to wait.
Is it like
We were pretty impatient all the time, and the lifestyle is quite different than here because all the people are busy. Like it's the case here as well, but it's different. It's the life is more intense.
And if you have more time, do you have any place you want to visit?
Hokkaido, yeah.
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido.
Also Okinawa, but maybe it's better in the summer. But I'd like to see all of Japan.
And also the springtime,
With the sakura blossom.
yeah, that's more beautiful. Although it is very short. All right, but thank you so much for your time.
very much.
Very fun. Thank you so much for your time being with us on our YouTube channel. So where are you from?
Germany,
Germany. Which part of Germany?
Hamburg.
Hamburg. Okay, and you're on vacation right now?
Yes, for 10 days in Japan.
Yes, starting from here or?
Starting from Tokyo, going
Tokyo.
to Kyoto,
Uh-huh.
Osaka,
Uh-huh.
Nara,
Uh-huh.
and then back to Tokyo.
Oh, so it's almost like halfway then?
Yes.
Kinda? So this is first time being in Japan?
Yes,
How do you like it?
I love it. It's beautiful. It's a really, really beautiful and clean and friendly country.
Oh, you felt that so?
Yes.
Oh.
All the people are really friendly. Like if you ask them, they give you answers. They speak English. They're really kind. Like they say thank you for everything. They say goodbye in the restaurants if you go outside. That's not normal where we're from.
Oh.
And if you go on the train station, everything is organized. You know exactly where to go. You know exactly which train line and which moment they come. And even if the signs are different, everything is written in English. And I think it's just really organized, punctual, organized, and easy to handle, even for foreigners.
So you didn't have any like difficulties or anything?
Not at all. It's so easy to travel here. And even if you have questions, like on the ticket machine, you can push a little button and then someone opens and helps you.
Oh.
That's so cool.
What made you to come to Japan? What brought you to Japan this time?
Actually, on Instagram, it says that this year, Japan is really apparently cheap because the yen is not that high in the moment for the
Really?
currency. But it just made me see another country. I travel a lot around the world.
Oh, you do?
And Japan was on my bucket list as well.
Oh.
And yeah, my husband says, let's go to Japan as well. He really liked it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Tokyo is a big, cool city. And so we looked what it's around. For 10 days, it's a short time. But the trains are so fast. So it made us easy to travel the rest for Japan as well. Yeah.
So you chose a very comfortable season, I think. And then this is the autumn season, and also the spring season is the best season.
I love it.
Yeah,
the temperature is perfect.
Temperature,
It's warm. Most of the time it's sunny, but it's not too hot. And I really like it. But I didn't do it on purpose because I'm a teacher. So I have to wait for public holidays. And that's exactly now.
Oh, that's good. Where do you remember the most? Yeah.
I think so far it was Kyoto.
Kyoto?
Yeah, because it was so on so small points, different stuff to see. Like different temples, but even the bamboo forest, and then you go in the big city where you can have lots of foods and shops. So there was like a really small area, but so many different stuff to see, and that was really impressive.
How was Tokyo?
We went to Shibuya. We stayed in Shibuya, and most of the time we traveled around there. And Shinjuku. Yeah, we went to Shinjuku as well. Yeah, it was really impressive. Big buildings, lots of people, lots of colorful animations or advertisements. I love it.
Oh. So those are the things like you felt differences kind
Yes.
of?
Colorful and big and shiny bright advertisement. This is a big difference to Germany. We have like small signs, mostly not really colorful or not that bright, and most of our shops are on the bottom level, and your shops are like way up high, so you have to go on the elevator or take the escalator really high up to go to so many different shops. It's a big difference. And even going for food, you go mostly downstairs. You have no basements in Germany. Food on basement, there is no basement.
I see.
The last thing we went was Brazil. Then we went to lots of places in Europe, but I went to South America as well, Peru, Panama, Bolivia. I traveled to America, like
Africa and so
Africa, just the top one, Egypt, and Asia a lot. I went for 2.5 months to whole Asia,
really?
like the Philippines or the Thailand, Malaysia, Sri Lanka. I went to the Bahamas. Yeah, for me, it's the food is pretty much similar for me as a European because it's
really?
rice and vegetables and all that sorts of stuff.
Oh, the ingredients?
Yes, they're pretty similar.
Yes.
But I know as the longer I stay in Asia, the more I see the difference in the food, like Korean and Japan food, and the difference is in Japan for the rest of Asia, you speak really good English. That's a huge, big difference, I think, because in lots of Asian countries, it's really hard to talk to the people and ask them stuff, and here it's really easy.
Oh, really? So you have talked to like a people who are just walking by, and they speak pretty well English.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And we stay in Airbnb, like the places we stay, and they're mostly Japanese people as well, and they speak English.
So you have more difficulties speaking English in other Asian countries? Wow.
Big troubles.
Wow. Today you're going to Nara and other...
Tomorrow we go to Nara, and then we go to the day after to the Universal Studios.
Oh, Universal
and then
Studios.
we go to Tokyo. 3 more days. So yeah, but then we go back. And we go to Mount Fuji.
Oh, you do?
For the whole day trip. The one that is on every sign, on every T-shirt, mostly there is the Mount Fuji, so Japanese and Mount Fuji is, you have to see, I think.
But the riding that Shinkansen from Tokyo to Kyoto, didn't you see the Mount Fuji from the train?
It was night. It was
dark.
dark.
It was night.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
I wish, but it was nighttime.
Okay. Well, I hope you will see it, and it's not a cloudy day.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
I was very grateful to talk to you.